You know English, but when you are speaking in it, there's something that's missing. You know all the rules of grammars and you make absolutely correct sentences, but when you are speaking in English, what happens is that you lack fluency. If this is the problem that you're facing, then this is the perfect video because today I, Sanjna, a certified English language trainer, I'm going to share with you a speaking practice session which is known as the shadowing technique. First of all, what is shadowing technique? Well, shadowing technique is very simple. All you need to do is that you have to listen to a native English speaker or somebody who speaks English really fluently, and you have to speak with them and after them, right? I started making series on it, and there is one video that I've already covered. I'm linking it in the description box below, and today is going to be the second session of the same technique. So what you need to do is I will speak a sentence and then you have to speak that sentence after me. But what you need to be very careful about is that you need to take the same pauses that I'll be taking. That means that if I speak 3 words together, then you have to speak those 3 words together. If I take a particular pause somewhere, you have to take that pause. If I stress on a particular word, you have to stress on that word. So that means you have to do exactly the way I am going to speak. So in today's shadowing technique, we are going to cover the story Alice in Wonderland. I know you all have heard about this story, or you might have already read this story when you were a child, but this time you're going to narrate the story. You're going to learn how you have to tell a story to another person, and you will have to follow the same pauses that I take. You have to try to catch the same pitch as me, and you have to literally copy me. You have to create the sounding mirror image of my voice. Obviously not my voice, but the way I speak. So let's get started. I'll be reading the story from my laptop and the subtitles will be there on the screen. So please follow them and start reading on the first go after me and then with me. Once upon a time, on a lovely sunny day. Now you speak. Alice and her sister went out for a walk in the countryside. They got to a field near a little stream. After a while, her sister sat under a tree and read a book. Alice soon got a little bit bored. Suddenly, she saw a white bunny that seemed to be in a real hurry. She was curious, so she followed the bunny. The bunny dived through a hole in a tree trunk. Alice followed him. Next thing she knew, she was falling down a very deep tunnel underground. Then she landed with a little bump on a pile of soft leaves. She got up and saw a long corridor and started to walk down it. There were lots of locked doors on either side. Suddenly, the bunny disappeared. She saw a little golden tea on a table that fitted a small door behind a curtain. She opened the door and saw a beautiful forest. But she was a bit too big to fit through the door. Then Alice saw a little bottle on the table. On the label it said, "Drink me." She took the top off and drank the potion. Then she started to shrink. She got small enough to get through the little door. Then she saw the bunny again. The bunny asked her to bring his gloves from his house. Alice was always a helpful girl, so she said okay. Off she went to the bunny's house. She found his gloves, and then she saw another bottle of potion on the table. The label said, "Drink me," so she drank it. Suddenly, she grew bigger and bigger and bigger. She got so big that all the animals nearby thought she was a giant. They started throwing stones at the house. But here's the funny thing. The stones they threw turned into little cakes. Alice nibbled on a cake, and then she started to shrink. She went out of the bunny's house. She was a bit upset because she was now too small. Then she saw another amazing sight. It was a blue caterpillar sitting on a mushroom. She asked the caterpillar how she could get back to her usual size. The caterpillar said that if she had a little bite of one side of the mushroom, she would grow, and the other side would make her shrink. So she had a nibble from both sides, and then she came back to her usual size. Alice walked along a little path. The next thing she saw was a cat with a great big smile. She politely asked the cat his name and where the path went. And the path leads to the Mad Hatter and the March Hare. Then, as if by magic, bit by bit, the Cheshire Cat slowly disappeared. So this was the first half of the story, Alice and the Wonderland. If you have already read the story, let me know in the comment section what happens next. And if you would like me to post the second half in the same way, then please let me know and I'll be making the second part super soon. Till then, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like this video and to comment and share your valuable feedback. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.